It's now summertime in Majestic Valley, and so there's a lot of harvesting that needs to be done. And excuse me, I do need to look at expanding the garden a bit, because it is uh, quite small, and there's some plants that I don't necessarily want to have multiple of because they're not really useful. One of these being like the wolfsbane, the mandrake. I might just use those for fertilizer, to be honest. I don't even know how good they are at fertilizing plants, but I mean, they just don't seem very useful in terms of ingredients for anything. So yeah, just I think I might get rid of those, have them harvested, and then I will, yeah, not use them for fertilizer, or for like selling at the stall or anything. So in terms of the family, so I don't think much has changed, apart from the fact that from YouTube, what I've shown on YouTube anyway, apart from the fact that they have a house, and they do have a new son, Edward here, and maybe Oliver wasn't seen on YouTube. But yes, they have a son, Oliver. Let's look at his traits here. So he's excitable, frugal, and friendly. They have Edward, who's a newborn, and he is disciplined and a virtuoso. And then Mary here, who is a teenager, and she's bookworm, vegetarian, clumsy, and she loves the cold, which is absolutely amazing. And then we just have Gwen and Dale here too. They have a cat Scratcher, a dog Barrel, a horse Fair, and then they have Bucephalus as well, who is the child of Brisk and Fair. So yeah, so I mean it's a reasonably big family. All right, so I've switched over to them just now, and of course everyone is a bit kind of unhappy. I'm gonna get Dale to feed Ed. Gwen can light the fire. And I can see here Oliver is in an outfit that I don't approve of, so I'm going to change that to his everyday. And then he can come and have some cheese. What does Mary have in her inventory? So she's got a salamander, she can have that. Gwen's got some, she can have one of those. Oh, she can have the trout. Oh, no, actually, no. And no, Mary can't have the salamander because she's a veggie. So she can have um, a valerian root. Not Mary, Gwen, you can have a valerian root as well for breakfast. Yum, yum. Dale, oh, he's going to go pee, so I'll let him do that. And then the animals, I'm going to send them down to the river for some food because the cats and the dogs get hunger from drinking from the river, which is really handy. All right, so he's paid, so let's get him some food. So he can have some pit roasted pecan. And Ed's crying again. Okay, so why don't you take care of him first? Change his dirty diaper. So I built this little room here for them, and my intention is to put a bathroom in there eventually, or space for at least a bath. But they did run out of money. They can't afford it, and they can't afford the water infrastructure for it. So it's pretty much a spare room, and it's kind of good because it means that Ed is shut off from the rest of the household when they're trying to sleep, and he won't wake them up in the middle of the night, which is one of the issues I've been having with pretty much every other family. And I've got the wheat plants, and basically what's going to happen with the wheat is the Grovehursts are going to produce the wheat, and then they'll sell it to Celeston, who will convert it to flour, and he will sell that alongside his baked goods. It's going to take Dale a little while to eat. And looking at, oh my gosh, he wants to have another child with Gwen. So, a bit of an update. The Beaufort family, the family who collect all the gems and the stones and stuff to sell to the outside economy, they just had twins. So they already have 4 kids under their roof. 4 girls. Maybe I can pay them a visit later on, so you can actually see. But the families are starting to get quite big, so I think I might put a cap on how big they get, because they just want to keep woohooing and having babies. It's kind of good for like this family because it means that they can get the gardening done a lot quicker, but at the same time, like that is just gonna make families like ridiculously big, which I don't really want. Like I want them to be kind of average sized. But they're all getting pretty big. Because I intend to play as many families as I can with story progression off, and just if families are just popping out kids left, right, and center, then that's going to create like a lot of either really big households or lots of little households that I'll have to kind of switch around and kind of try and find something interesting for them to do so that I'll actually want to play them. Alright, so it looks like all the gardening is done. A little bit of... Oh, what she wants to do with Ed. Oh, she's going to go coo at Ed. A little bit of, not drama, but romance is that Mary is... Oh, she's right at the top there. She's in a relationship with Lee Nung. And they had their first kiss very spontaneously. I wasn't expecting it. It kind of came out of nowhere. And then Lee just asked Mary to be a girlfriend, and Mary accepted. So they're a couple now. Although Mary's been a little bit naughty, she has been a bit flirtatious with some other Sims around town. The what they've got in the stall at the moment, what the stock's looking like. Hopefully they can get some good sales over the next couple of days. But at this stage, I mean, they haven't really... So the Huntingtons and the Grovehursts have really kind of been struggling to make money. She wants to cool down. I need to start giving them the immune to heat. Rewards. So we've got some potatoes in there, some apples, some carrots. So I'm going to use these for fertilizer. These she can just hold on to until they get a fridge. Put in the Maui beans. The licorice, I don't know what the licorice would be useful for. Carrot, apples, pecans, wheat, grapes, peach, raspberry, peppermint, and what's that? A Cherimola brown grape. Alright, and it looks like... Oh, Mary's got a spoiled apple cobbler. That actually might be the old one. It might be an old apple cobbler. She's got a peach pie in there, which is good. That's Salamander. She can hold on to that because she's actually bought it at some stage. And the raspberry. So, I mean, I could look at having them eat the pie, because she's obviously bought that off Celeston at some stage. Oh, he's gonna go care for Ed for a second. Actually, you can feed him while you've got him there. Mary's getting her seeds. And then I'll get rid of this Wolfsbane. Oh no, actually don't get rid of the Wolfsbane, get rid of these 2 mandrakes. And then they've got 1 mandrake. I mean, it'll be nice to have 1 of every plant, if I can actually do that. Potato vine, potato vine. But these two mandrakes I'm not particularly have any care for. Peppermint as well, that seems a bit useless. Blueberry bush, buzzberry, blueberry, cinnamon, pumpkin. I mean, I could just have like a little, I don't know, like a herbs and spices garden. And we can check out the Nung household while we're here. So they have a new daughter, Shui. Let's go visit the Nung household. Oh, she's being invited inside. Okay, so here comes Xiang to invite her inside. Hopefully, Li is home.
Chima, Chima, woohoo! Woohoo! Yeah! We start Dizak.
And this is basically what their house looks like at the moment. So I've been able to build them a tiny little bathroom here. They have some water facilities now. Of course, they've still got their cows and chickens. They've been able to make some money off the magical eggs. Now, I was going to take out the magical eggs or whatever the rare eggs are, because I thought that they would be a bit cheaty. But considering how slow the families have been, like especially the produce farm, like the oh yeah, someone bought a carrot. Like the Huntingtons, the Grovehursts, and initially the Nungs, when I wasn't doing anything with the eggs, it was taking them a while to make money. So I've been selling the eggs, the rare eggs, to the outside economy just to give them a bit of a boost. Because otherwise I would be here for like a million years trying to develop this plot of land just by selling the animal products when there aren't enough Sims to kind of buy those products in town for them to get some sort of substantial profit off. Oh, she's right there. Okay, well I should have seen that. Her icon is like pretty obvious. You know what, go and meet her up on the hill there. Hang out with Li. That looks like Howran? Yeah. She must have been at the park with her brother. So they're just gonna go hang out at the top of the hill up here. Oh wait, where are you going? No, come back. Stop. Sim control, interactions, cancel current interaction. And they can just chat on the side of this hill here. This might look a little bit funny. Oh yay, Egg bought some cinnamon. Okay, well, they are making sales, which is fantastic. This looks a little bit ridiculous. Once they're done doing that, she can talk to her about gardening. If she can. Oh yay. Special. How does she talk to her about gardening?
Ribble. Chupiaki lives. Lurbalu?
She's not a green thumb though.
Guess a duvet, yib.
Talk about the rain.
Chushla, mishagiat. Chusha. Reap. Schnog.
Oh, it doesn't look like she can talk about gardening, so that's weird. I'm going to get rid of that one.
Hootsy sootsy. Sturt.
It's Haran causing trouble. Go and greet Celeston. I mean, she wanted to skate on the pond with him on a frozen pond, but no more frozen ponds left, so they can just have a good old yarn.
Zondel.
Haran didn't want to stay in chat, so he's just gonna walk off. Alright, well. Talk about the rain. And get to know him.
Fibada, si Mabazazaga, Subtib,
Arga. Flish Crick Harfin. Jimble.
Oh, so Mary's gone back to the Nung house. Lee has followed her back. I'm going to send you home because you're pretty tired. You know what? I'm going to get one of the horses to pick you up. Who's in the better mood? We'll get Fair over here. Her... social is pretty low, so she may actually like having someone ride on her. Gosh, where is she? She's taken a while to get here. There she is. So mount, and then go home, and I'll get Bucephalus to pick up Gwen from the park.
Zeeb, Sasha, my Selba, Selba Nabnor, Duzabaweeb,
Flopsy Mendoza. Snemo.
A couple of changes at the park that I may not have shown are they now have a chess table, so there's something to do other than the nub set. And I got a few lights as well.
Johnny Sathasim, Ina Fasa Winze, La Herba.
Alright, Mary, time to head home. Alright, so tomorrow I'll do a bit more organising of the garden. Alright, you can get off. Go and light the fire. Dale's gonna go to bed. Well, the horses may need a drink soon as well. Okay. Oliver, well, let's get you into bed. So his sister's actually given him her bed, and she's opted for the sleeping bag, so that was very kind of her. Alright, so the horses, I'll send them down to the river. May as well send the cat and the dog there as well. And I'll get Mary into bed. And people need some food. Alright, so Dale's getting up. Let's get him to light a fire. For some breakfast. He can have a red herring. I'll give Oliver some breakfast this morning as well. He can also have a red herring. Ride a horse, hang out with Lee, okay. Alright, Gwen, I think you can get up as well. And have a mandrake root for breakfast. Get Mary up too. No way is she going to be sleeping in until 10 o'clock. And how's Ed doing? Okay, he's going to need a bottle soon. Dale can do that when he is finished eating. He can go and give Ed a bottle. I really do hope they make some more money at the market today. What's really helped this is the Lazy Duchess population mod. I've made some tweaks to it. so that it's not too extreme. It doesn't send absolutely everyone everywhere. It's even more reduced. So I know there's two versions of it. There's like the regular version, there's a reduced version, and I've made a reduced version. But previously Sims just weren't showing up to the community grounds or the park. And so the markets for the most part were pretty much pointless unless I actually directed a Sim to go there and buy stuff. But now the Sims just go there on their own and they buy stuff, which is amazing. You can actually go home, horsies, because Bucephalus is a bit tired. Hi Namutas, happy Easter. Sims 3 doesn't have wheat. This is custom. And it's going to be used to produce flour. Oh, my time changes next weekend. So the clocks go back an hour. I think your clocks would have gone forward. So with the wheat, so what they're going to do, they're going to sell it to Celeston the baker, and then he's going to produce flour out of it and sell the flour. As well as his baked goods. Which no longer go rotten, by the way. I actually figured out how to stop it by reading the instructions properly for the Annie's produce stall. So I think that's done. Now, Mary, what do you need? She wants to hang out with her girlfriend. Is one of these horses up for riding? Looks like Fair is. Well, do you know what? Why don't you take her down to the river? She can have a drink and you can have a bath. And you can stop off with your girlfriends on the way home. Excuse me, horsies. You can get off here now. You've arrived. I don't have any wild horses in the world, so all the horses that you see belong to other families. The wild horses, which is doing too many issues with the routing. So here comes Shui. So that must mean that Lee isn't here. No, she's not here again. Where is she? Oh, she's at the park. Okay, alright. Well, you know what? Sorry. We didn't mean to drag you outside in the rain. No. Okie dokie, so let's get you off fair. Bucephalus can come and pick up Gwen again. Where's Lee? Oh, there she is over there. Where did Lee go? Oh, she's right there. Now Mum's insulting her. That's a bit out of order, so you can go home. The zombies are creepy. They're just annoying because all they do is destroy gardens. I mean, I know a torch isn't exactly time period, but just pretend that you can't see it.
Mickey
Zana Mehatsu, Bibi,
Yipto so. Sabi.
Chubiaki La, Noosh,
Sure.
It is a bit laggy with all these Sims on the lot. And the rain as well is... I've tweaked the rain so that it doesn't rain as often, but it's still... Oh, what's Victoria's trying to flirt with Celeston? No, but he wasn't interested. I might tweak it a little bit more. Yeah, the zombies are really annoying. Did you go home? Oh my gosh, she came all the way back to the park to listen to Caroline's ghost story. Go home. Caroline must just have some riveting ghost stories. Yeah, she's still on the horse. She didn't even bother getting off. What have you got to eat? Nothing. Oh, those lettuces are good because then that means Sims will be able to start making salads. But let's get Gwen to give you a fish. Alright, Mary's home. Oh, you know what? They can have this pie for dinner. They bought it from Celeston, so they may as well eat that.
Yolfin? Siba Dooney. Zarp. Arnavishi?
Where are they going? Oh, to pee.
Wasintaba.
Come get some pie, everyone. Even though they don't have a sink to clean up the plates with, so they're going to have to put up with dirty dishes for a little while. Tomorrow might be the day that someone buys enough produce that they can afford a sink. Yeah, Oliver, he was playing with Barrel, yeah. I need to get them, like, at least like a little table. This won't go bad because it's been in the food stand, Annie's food stand, which is good. But I need somewhere to put it so it's not just sitting on the floor. Alright, Dale, you are running to bed. Gwen's gonna go pee. Mary, you can go to sleep. Oliver, you can go to sleep as well. How is Ed doing? He'll need a change soon. You know what? Let's just bring the pie inside. Yeah, it is really cute. I love seeing them eat around the campfire. I've seen it so many times now, though, that it doesn't really faze me anymore. But yeah, it is like a pretty cool scene. I've got a million screenshots of it. Was awake. It's much faster than was someone? Can you get out of bed? Or was Barry? Yes, you can. Okay. Alright, so bring the pie outside. And you can have a plate. Oliver can have a plate. Mary's probably going to be getting up soon. I'll get her up now. It's 7:15. Gwen can get up as well. Yeah, that's really handy. Really handy that they can drink from the river. Any sort of puddle. I mean, even if it's raining and there's a puddle, they will just drink from it and fill their hunger. Oh, she didn't want to sit by her family today.
Sardozi. Kudu.
She's a moody teen. She's just eating off in the distance here. Yeah, that was one of Celeston's, his test cobblers. That contained no preservatives or harsh chemicals, so they actually spoiled, whereas his new recipes actually do contain all that good stuff that keeps the food fresh. Right, so back to the garden. Now, I do want Oliver to hang out at the park today as well. Oh, he's still got a bit of gardening to do. And then these two can kind of do some more with this plot here. You know what? Let's just get you down to the river for a bath. And then to the market.
Yeah. Oh, ding. Oh.
She really does suck. Yeah, no, she got on backwards.
Oh.
They're a bit clumsy with the low horse riding skill. And then once you're done gardening, we'll get him to plant some more wheat, I think. Who has the wheat? Oh. Okay. Like I want heaps of wheat. One of them can actually go in the door. You want to talk to Bucephalus, and you want to pillow fight with Lee. Is she still here? No, it looks like she's gone. Oh no, he's sunburned. You know what? I need to get you. Oh, you can't even afford it. That's a real bad sunburn. Oh no. I think this is the first sunburn of the summer. Poor Oliver. I've ridden horses before as well, but a really long time ago. Olena's here.
Phoebe Glart.
He's going to go play some chess. Okay, well, hopefully another kid shows up to actually play with him. Fair could use a drink, so I'll bring her down. How's the gardening going? See, with only 2 people, it takes so long. Oh no, that tree's died. Okay, well I need to plant a new one. You can have mandrake root. Oliver's a bit hungry as well. So he can have a buzzberry. Where's Scratcher? That's a huge lot of something that he's eating there. A whole leaf. I guess once he's done, he can just go home. Who did he talk to today? So he talked with Salmon a bit. terms of other kids in town, so he knows Caroline, and that's it. He hasn't met Oscar. Roasting marshmallows, yum. I'm not very good at it though, I tend to burn them a lot. Mary's been doing some washing. Oh, that looks like some festy, dirty clothes there. Steaming away. Of course, Scratcher distracts you, but you can just get right back to that. Hi, Dine Alone. A very big family, yes. Okay, now, I suppose you can come and have some food. Have a pecan. Oliver's gonna go straight to bed. Dale's coming to get some food as well. He can have that rainbow trout. Gwen wasn't actually hungry, but she just went for a marshmallow. Yeah, I'm doing alright. I hope you're having a good long weekend. Mine's been pretty restful, lots of sleep-ins, which has been fantastic. Yeah, look, there goes Dale laughing at his son, Sunbird. Can you not get off, Cat? No, you can't. He needs that needs to be replaced, but I'm not going to do it yet. Alright, now Barrel and Scratcher, you can go down to the river. And everyone can sleep. The cat's always claiming the bed, honestly. The clock. Okay, so that's basically the end of the round for this family. So I've played them for 4 days. Yeah, it's handy seeing the baby's needs, like so handy. So I need to do the tax tag now. So they're going to pay 62 simoleons in tax. So here's what they've paid. Oh, gosh. What they've paid so far. Grovehurst, 1781. Now I'm terrible at maths, so I do need a calculator for help. So 1781 plus, is it 62? Plus 62 is 1843. 1843. So you can see it's a very slow process. 2733 in the treasury right now. So I'm being very mindful of what I'm actually buying for the community. I really do need a consignment store so that they can make some money more quickly, and so that the dealing with the outside economy is a bit more realistic. Things just don't go into thin air. So now I'm going to do family funds Grovehurst. 620 minus 62 is 558. Now I'm going to top up the store. They could even start selling stuff to the outside economy once they start getting the once I get the consignment store, rather than to exclusively to the other residents. Hi, Udamo. No, I'm not about to end it. No, not yet. How long have I been streaming for? An hour and 24. I've probably got about another half an hour to go. So open up the inventory. I'm going to top it up. So I'm not going to put the roots in or the flowers. I'm going to have her use that for fertilizer. Cool. All right. So I've done the tax. That's everything done. The Fanan family's having a party. I don't know why. Next up is the Anung family. So switching over to them. Let's take a look and see what's going on in this household. So they deal with all the animal products. Looks like they've got some chicks that are ready to hatch. As soon as I press play, look, the eggs will explode. But they're a bit farther along than the Grovehursts. They have a proper bathroom and some water infrastructure as well. So they can actually take baths. They don't have a kitchen yet, so that would actually be nice. They're at 3.5 grand too. So they've been making a lot of money off the animal products. I can see that. Water count is 0. How much water do they have? 2 available units of water. So you know what? The first thing I'm going to have to do is watch these eggs. And then I'm going to send Xiang down to the well to get some water. Everyone's in. Oh my gosh! Shibing, how did you get inside? Like, get out. You should not be in there. I've never seen a horse inside. Oh, look, she wants to kiss her husband. But this is another big family. The family is getting really big. These horses are super fast. Alright, you can get off. I think she's a boy? No, girl. She beings the boy. Fill up the pail. So if you saw the last stream where I was kind of showing how this worked, I had to have the sim like do the interaction a million times to fill up with buckets, but I changed to the pail version and it's actually a lot easier. You just put a pail in their inventory, fill it up with water, and that's 24 buckets worth of water in the pail. The default from the mod is actually 3, but there's a tuning thing in there that I was able to change to so that one trip to the well so essentially she's carrying 24 buckets of water right now. Not very realistic, but I mean, it saves them having to go. I mean, I really only want them going to the well at least once a day. Like, not back and forth, especially when it's so far away. I could get them their own well. Looks like Hao Ran has been setting some booby traps. But yeah, I would rather them spend their money on a kitchen. But right now, does anyone have a pie in their inventory? Why is Lisa? Oh, she's been at the park all day. That's why she's so tired. So when she's had breakfast, she can go and pee. And then take a nap. How Run, you can get some milk. I'm going to check their stall because they may be able to relax a little bit this round, especially if the stall is really full. Okay, so they need some more butter, if anything. Oh, the tic-tac-toe interaction. I had to disable it though because they were doing it all the time. So he has no friends. It's because he's got the insane trait, so His relationships are all over the place. He doesn't like his sister at all. He also doesn't like his dad. There's a few people here. Oh, Celestion's here.
Mahar.
He actually wanted to be friends with his dad. Doesn't look like that's going to happen anytime soon. Okay, so Gwen's finally arrived here. Whoops, no, I actually want to buy stuff off her.
Some.
Invo.
Oh.
Fatibusa?
Well,
Finplots Tukalisi.
Oh, I'll get some fish as well.
Ah.
Oh, invited to Lena's party. Okay, so what do you want to get off them? Maybe some pecans and peaches. I guess get some more pecans. Basically, they survive on nuts and herbs at the moment, and meat and dairy and whatever else they get off their farm.
Dinerv.
I can get a few fish as well. Okay, how? Sure. Looks like Gwen still hasn't had time for a bath.
Marba Jibu.
Trell.
Kabamufa tree. Oh, Silga Jibza. Glenfu. Gubjawa. Stargu Crinza.
Oh my gosh, she's sleeping. That nap didn't even do anything for her. She was just like, nah, I'm gonna go straight to sleep, like actually get in bed. Oh, Shui wants to go to the party, okay. Clean the sink. Does it need cleaning? Yes, okay. Let's maybe do some mopping as well. Does Shui know any other kids? No, she doesn't. Okay, well. Oliver is at the park. It looks like Caroline's just gone to the park as well. When do you go to the park? By Bonehill to Coffin, I don't think so. Oh yay. Meredith bought some cheese. I'm gonna get Lee up now. Does this trough need... Nope. It's kind of a dumb wish to have. I'll get rid of that. And she can chat with her mum. Oh no, she can actually say thanks for cleaning.
Kadar. Vadish Basu Kriofanu. Zinkiwan Suwana. Asua
I was just sitting on the bench there waiting patiently for the party to start. The party is going to be in that house there.
Neeb, neeb, charcoony.
Relafemi's apple.
Ya blarto ubi too.
Marba marba jibu. Lamufa tree.
Mara Marva Jivo.
Oh, Caroline's a cat person.
Balba jibza. Glen food.
Where's that party? Oh, looks like the party is maybe started? Okay, well, we'll go here. See what this party's like. With your dad. How Ran can ride home.
Ah! Oh.
This is the Fanan household, and they're the artists in town, and they're going to be painting the family portraits. Oh, what was that?
Zark.
Oh, she's actually good friends with Salmon. Broken toilet, a sick cat. So, I mean, do you know anyone here? No, you don't. I guess you can go and introduce yourself to people. They did invite you to their party after all. Bit awkward.
Dag Dag.
And Salmon. Oh no, Kareem. Salmon's the grandfather.
Smirk. No. Zip subal.
Barna, Nikaya
Zuzel, Jabbo.
And then we've got Riyadh here.
Malabna. Tumbloo. Tinaka Marana. Quirk.
Wibnerd.
Oh.
Dag Dag.
Rudonk. Marty Zarn.
Alright, now someone needs to cook, so you're closest to the fridge there, Lena, so... make a meal. And I think it's one of these parties where they've invited me... What did she make? Cheesy bread? For herself? Didn't bother feeding anyone else, never mind that there's other people at this party. But I think it might be one of those parties where they invite everyone over and they're all super tired and basically just go to bed straight away. Okay. So I want to get them a kitchen. Yeah, the aggressive trait. Sorry, I called me he before. She is aggressive. So constantly fighting. Alright, now expanding the house. 445. So I'll pull it out. Three. Tray needs to be flattened. I'll prefer a double arch just so it's a bit bigger. Double arch so it's bigger. Get rid of that wall. This was centered a little bit more, but I think what I might do is make it accentuate the asymmetry and move it more over to the side. This arch here, maybe like there. Right, so bedroom, cramped bedroom. Crib can go in the living quarters for now. They might have another child, I hope not, but who knows, so I'm not going to get rid of the crib just yet. Do you know what? I think I do prefer the weaving wicker, so I actually prefer this. I think that looks best. Alright, now... $7.57, okay, well, I'm going to hold that there. Think can go over here. I will get them... Oh, they need a stove as well. $4.75. I think that's pretty much it. I mean, it's very basic, but I mean, as time progresses, the house will get better. But now there's a separate room. I mean, one of the kids is going to have to sleep out in the living room, or the common area. I don't really call it living room just yet. But anywho, that's basically me done for the evening. Thanks so much for hanging out tonight. I hope you enjoyed this, and yes, in terms of like updates on this, well, that's what I forgot what I was going to say. In terms of updates on what I'm doing with this project, so in terms of video footage, I think I've got one more edited video that I did a voiceover for that's going to go up on YouTube. I'm going to upload these streams as edited highlights for people that don't want to watch a live stream and would prefer like a video or something. But I also have a Tumblr active as well. Now I'm doing posts at the moment where I'm kind of introducing the families, like who I'm playing with. But eventually that's going to turn into like weekly highlights. So it'll be posts like once a week just to share what's going on when I'm playing this not on camera or off camera. And the Tumblr is, hopefully this works, there. So you can check that out. But yeah, I'm going to let you go. Thanks so much for hanging out, Dine Alone, and everyone else. And yeah, I will see you when I see you. Have a good night and a good Easter weekend.